According to Japanese, everyone has an Ikigai, which is hidden deep inside us, and discovering it requires lots of patience and hard work. Ikigai is the reason we get up every morning. Hello everyone, my name is Mehul Jain, and I'm a real estate developer, and I've completed my masters from Queen Mary University, London, and I'm one-on-one participant at IICS. Ikigai gives you a sense of purpose, which plays an important role in your health and longevity. So today I'm going to be talking about little things that add up to long and happy life. So first thing are some anti-aging secrets for your mind. It's been shown that maintaining an adaptable and active mind is one of the key factors in maintaining your mind young, in keeping your mind young. It's just like the lack of physical exercise have a negative effect on our body, it's same for the mental exercises. Due to lack of mental exercises, our neurons and our neural connections starts to deteriorate, and because of that it reduces our ability to react towards surroundings. And I tell you one fascinating fact, guys, our neurons starts to age even when we are still in our 20s. This process, however, is slowed through intellectual learning, curiosity, and interaction with new people. So you should be learning new things each and every day. You should have an open mind to gain new life experiences. At the same time, you should be dealing with as many people as you can. Then only you will be able to maintain your mind active and adaptable. And the reason why I chose Ikigai as a topic is because according to the World Health Organization, Japanese people have the highest life expectancy ratio in the world. With an average, a man lives for 85 years and a woman lives for 87.3 years. And also, Japanese people have the highest ratio of sanitarians in the world. In every million people, there are 520 people who live more than 100 years. And it's so fascinating, guys. Second is to how to maximize your productivity, and as well how you can utilize your whole potential, that is through coming into a state of flow. So now what is flow? Flow is an optimal experience. Suppose you're driving your car and you tune in to your favorite music. There have been times when you have tuned into your favorite music, you start singing it, and you just are driving, you forget about the road, you forget to take left or right turn, right? You forget about your past, you forget about the worry of your future, and you're just driving the car and singing that song. That is an optimal experience. This was famously described by Bruce Lee through his famous quote, "Be water, my friends." So now, how to get in state of flow? There are 3 steps how you can get in state of flow. First step is always choose a moderate difficult task. So now, if you take a easiest task, you won't be compelled to do it. And if you take a very difficult task, not only you won't be able to do it, you won't be even compelled to do it. So why I'm saying that you should be choosing a moderate difficult task is because it will be easier for you to do that task. At the same time, it stretches your abilities. It is bit challenging for you. Then only you will be able to achieve the state of flow. Second thing is always have a clear and concrete objective. Now you went out and you don't know the destination where you are driving. Suppose you went out to achieve something and you don't know what's your objective, what you want to achieve. What have you done? Like, you don't have anything to say that yeah, I want to achieve that thing, or I have to go over there. So for that you need to have a proper clear objective. And lastly, you should be focusing on a single task. Then only you will achieve the state of flow. Why I'm saying that? Research has shown that your productivity declines by 60% when you multitask. At the same time, your IQ points drop by 10 points when you multitask. So you should be focusing on a single task at a time. And I want to give you a hack wherein you can create a distraction-free environment. First of all, remove all the distractions from your surroundings. And second, always have a control at what you do in that environment. Then only through all of these things you will be able to achieve the state of flow. And now third thing, it's been saying that when you are healthy you can have thousands of problems, But when you are unhealthy or when you are sick, you only have one problem, and that is your health. And Japanese people have understood that completely. So now I will be talking about their diet, what they eat and how they are able to maintain their healthy lifestyle. First thing, they eat variety of food, especially in vegetables. On an average, a Japanese people eat around 18 different types of varieties of food throughout the day, which is a bright contrast between what fast food industry is giving you. Second thing is that they eat at least 5 different servings of 5 different vegetables and 5 different fruits. It's been saying that the more colorful your plate is, the more nutrients you get from that plate, the more antioxidants you get from that plate. Third, grains are the foundation of their diet. Fourth, they really eat sugar. They don't believe in eating sugar. They know that muscle is the best anti-aging tool you can ever have. And I tell you guys, when you maintain your muscle, you're not only maintaining your body, you're maintaining your mind, and it brings out your mental clarity as well. And lastly, I want to talk about how to face life challenges without the stress, age you or worry age you. And that is one thing Ikigai have in common is that they will pursue their passion no matter what kind of challenge they face in their life, no matter what life has to throw at them. They are mentally, emotionally and physically resilient. So now, what is resilience, guys? Resilience is not only the ability to persevere, it is also an outlook you create for the most important things in your life, at the same time how you stay away from negative emotions. Now, it was famously described by a Japanese proverb that if you fall 7 times, then you rise 8 times. That's what resilience is. Now, I want to give you an advanced concept of resilience, which goes beyond resilience, and that is anti-fragility. So, what is anti-fragility? Suppose a life throws a challenge at you, or you face a life up and down. If you're resilient, you're unshaken. But if you're anti-fragile, you're not only unshaken, you get better with each and every challenge. You get better with each and every circumstances. That's what anti-fragility means. So, I will give you 3 steps how you can be anti-fragile. First step is always create more options in your life. Suppose you only have a primary job and your whole stress is based on that job only, because that job is the only job you have. So you will be always worried about that job. But if you create a secondary job, guys, through your habits or your passion, then you won't be that worried about your primary job. Or even create a small business through your hobbies or passion, then also you won't be worried about that job. That's how you can create more options in your life. Second, be conservative at certain areas, at the same time take small risks. Now suppose you have a large chunk of savings or a chunk of savings, you can invest 80 to 90% of that chunk into index fund, mutual funds, real estate, anything like that. At the same time, you can take 10-20% of that chunk and put it into invest into startups wherein there is high risk and high rewards. That's how you have been conservative at certain areas, at the same time you have taken small risks. And lastly, how to be anti-fragile is to stay away from everything which makes you fragile. I've covered everything in my speech, how you can maintain adaptable and active mindset, at the same time how you can stop eating junk food and start eating healthy food. You can maintain active lifestyle in the sense by doing physical exercise and etc. like that. And lastly, always stay away from anything which makes you fragile. I wish you might have found your Ikigai by now. And if you haven't, I hope these strategies help you discovering your Ikigai. And that would be all. I wish you long, happy and successful life. My name is Mehul Jain and signing off for the day.